No, I have 99 right to rule. My legitimacy is paramount, yes. At any rate, your first step should be to appoint a chief minister from among your companions to handle affairs of state. Different companions have different capabilities. You may appoint new ministers from time to time. Okay, so we are going to give this to... Who has a problem with who now? I believe Kaguya has a problem with Tojiko, so potentially Tojiko? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, very nice indeed. Oh, look at that. Bruce Beartild's domain. Okay, so I believe most of you know what we are going to be naming this, as one of you in the comments actually suggested this, and I thought, oh yes, well, that seems rather obvious, and I'm not sure why I didn't think of it before, but there we go. Thank you very much. This is going to be the name of Bruce's clan, the Beartild clan. Oh yes, let's do it. We can always change it at a later date if we don't indeed get on with it, but I believe it will stay for quite some time. Oh yes. So let's just sell all of this stuff, get as much money as we can. Now let's see. We need a lot of white rice, fruit, dried sea fish, soybeans. Yes, that is the power food of the day. And let's actually just check if there's any armor here. Yes, now as you can see, most of the armor is relatively similar, so I was very lucky to find this indeed. Yes, okay. Okay, so we haven't actually met the guild master yet, which I would like to do, but before we do that, we are actually going to shape the domestic policy, apparently. So, let's take a look at it now. High serfdom reduces tax inefficiency for the king and his vassals. And vassals can maintain bigger armies, but troops lose morale. Oh my goodness, this is very different from what I had in another of my series. Okay, so let's take a look here. This will interfere the relations between ruler and vassal. Aha. I would like them to be all in the middle a little bit, so... Oh no. Okay, troop quality. Let's have, yeah, good quality. Why not? Is that cool? I don't actually know anything about these. Okay. Because when I was playing, I believe it was Britain Order, I had all of these on 50% because I had no idea, and I still don't. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so I've had a quick read of all of the descriptions, and I believe I want this in the middle, centralization, and I do want serfdom in the middle as well. Now, I think aristocracy can stay the same. Yeah, I actually want that quite high, so let's put quite on that. Yes. That seems good. Okay, now if you have any changes on this, then please give me a shout, but I don't really think I can change this after I've actually done it, so yeah, just let me know whether I can actually change it. I'm pretty sure you can. I think you just speak to your minister, or however you want to say it. Now, yes, that is it. There we go. We own Kagoshima and the surrounding villages, which are very close indeed. I do like that a lot. So now, what I want to do is actually give some fiefs to one of our companions to make them our first vassal. Now, I'm hoping that Gonosuke, yeah, look at his stuff. He is just amazing. He's got some really good stats. Unfortunately, his leadership is actually very low, but apart from that, all of his armor is actually very, very good indeed. So I think we are most likely going to make him a vassal. I think I'm going to give him this horse as well because it has a higher speed and higher armor. Yes, we're going to go with that. Okay. So yes, we're actually going to give him one. Oh, do I want to though? Because he gets on with Mei Ling really well, doesn't he? Well, maybe I'll just have to make Mei Ling vassal as well. Well, we'll see. Let's do it. Yes. Would you be interested in holding a fief? Yes. Now, I'm going to give him Kirishima. Am I? Okay, yes. We're going to give him that. Okay. It is good of you to grant me Kirishima as a fief, and most appropriate. Proud indeed is the daimyo who has a shisho of the Shinto Musuryo as his vassal. Yes, yes, and now he is Lord Gonosuke. That is very nice. Oh yes. So, let's manage the garrison. Put a few prisoners in here. I would actually like to very quickly indeed go to the other fief that the Shimazu clan owns. But, as you can see here, there are a couple of Shimazu vassals very close to us. So, it is somewhat risky to take this. So what I may indeed end up doing is taking them down. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, yes. Aha. No, I don't think I will find you a much more slippery foe. We will see. Let's do it. Okay, so we highly outnumber him. So I don't think this will be too much of a challenge, considering we took out the Great Lord himself. And that was a monumental victory, I must say. Oh, yeah. So, let's set up on the other side of the river here, and yeah, their cavalry is just charging in, which is somewhat foolish, I would say. Is it? Is it foolish? We will soon see, won't we? I believe it is, as you can tell. That was not a good idea. Okay, so I think we will just send everyone else in to charge, as his force is rather small, comparatively at least. He may have good units, but I somehow doubt it. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's wade in there and take them all down. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a nice slash. That was a nice one as well. And we've got a flying horse. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there we are. We only have 10 enemies remaining. And that will be one vassal down. I think around 6 to go, perhaps. I don't know how many vassals the Shimazu clan actually has. But I could see 2 others within my view range. So we will hopefully take them down as well. Yes, there we go. Victory. And he escaped, which is unfortunate, but I am hoping to take as many prisoners as possible, so as to continue gaining money every week rather than losing it, as losing it would be very, very detrimental to our campaign. Yes. So let's take this guy out, and then we'll rush really quickly to the southeast of our position and take out his comrade. Okay, so he has pretty much half our army size, so he may be a little trickier to defeat. Okay, oh my goodness, yes, this is not good. I did not realize how quick they had actually moved up, but I guess we will just tell our forces to charge in. Ooh, I did not actually want to do this very quickly at all, but apparently he is forcing our hand. And this is how it's going to be, apparently. So we'll just have to adapt. I'm not very good at adapting to new situations, but yes, here we go. Of course, it depends whether it's a boss fight or not. I'm not too bad in boss fights, I'd like to think. It, of course, depends on the game in question. Yes. Okay, so I believe that is actually it as well. I am not actually doing very much at all. So yes, there we are. 3 enemies remain. And that is another vassal down. Are we going to get the full strike? The third one will give us the answer. Yes. For morale, for that, I do need the bonus morale, as obviously having such a large army is causing me to lose units every so often, which is of course not the greatest. And oh, I actually thought those shoes were better than what I was wearing, but apparently not. Okay, so now we do actually have to level up a few of our units. Very nice indeed. Oh yes, samurai wives. We're going to be seeing a few onabushis soon. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. And now we're going to head down and hopefully catch this guy in the act of besieging Kagoshima. How dare you? Yes, yes, and as you can see, some of my troops' morale is very low indeed, so hopefully defeating this guy Oh my goodness. Look at this. I understand that you have given Kirishima to a commoner who calls himself Lord Gonosuke. Do not the ancients warn us against making fine robes out of the hides of pigs? Oh my goodness. That is very insulting indeed. I'm sure Gonosuke would be very appalled by your conduct. Yes. Okay. The only reason I made him a vassal was because he seemed to have the highest combat skills. No other reason. I suppose that does actually matter. The background stories. I should most likely write them down, or at least check them out before I make a decision such as that, but I did not even think that I would be making a vassal this quickly. But there we are. I was overjoyed to actually take Kagoshima to begin with, because obviously fighting 500 units of the enemy did take its toll on our army, although we have somewhat patched it up a little bit. So I believe we will probably head in. Let's just hold position with our archers here, and everyone else can charge in. Let's do it, guys. Don't get shot in the face with a musket. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Yes, yes, okay. Now, don't crash into anyone. That is my main goal in life, not to crash into anyone, because that loses our speed, and in turn, loses us damage. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's send in our archers. Perhaps they can finish off a few stragglers. Oh my goodness, I cannot see half of my screen due to the text. Okay. And it appears most of our people are in the riverbed, taking out a few of the enemy's forces. And let's try and take these guys out before they escape. Yeah, okay. And, oh, that was a shame. I thought that was going to be my final kill of the battle, but apparently not. The Oda Hatamoto cavalry had that honor. Oh, yes. Okay. So, I believe that is it as well. Hopefully we can take this guy prisoner, maybe. I'm hoping so, so they are prevented from setting up their garrison in the other fief that the Shimazo own. Yes. We can only hope, at least. Now, take some stuff. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we have defeated nearly everyone that was actually near us. Vassal-wise, that is. And now we will be leveling up a few units before we head on to scout a potential fief. Oh yes, first Onabushi. Oh yeah, we have 4 elite Onabushis, but I would prefer to have more, of course. Now, I would like to leave a few units there, but I need most of them to actually pull this off if the castle in question has a hell of a lot of units, which it may indeed have. So, let's take a look. Oh yes, we are actually gaining. We are gaining money. Oh yeah, that is great. I like that a lot. Look at that. Rents and tariffs and wages aren't that much actually anymore, considering. So yes, let's go to... Oh, that's a shame. Oh no. Oh no. Well, thankfully they're far away, but they are all declaring war, which is a shame, but hopefully they won't be too much of a problem. So I think I'm going to have to actually take this guy down. He has 115 units, and he is actually the lord of the castle that we are heading to, so potentially we are doing ourselves a favor by taking him out early. Oh yes.